Habitat is an organization that started up back in 1976 in Georgia, basically to help sharecroppers have their own homes. You're more vested in a community when you have your own home. Millard Fulmer is the gentleman that started it, but Jimmy Carter is our most famous volunteer. He joined Habitat in, I think, the early 80s. I think there's a misperception that people think what Habitat does is just, we give away homes to poor people. That there's nothing further from the truth with that.
It was nothing like I thought it was going to be. I've been asked that a number of times. You know, oh, so you just go work and they give you a free house?
Right, yeah.
No. It's a ton of paperwork.
Yeah.
And it's a ton of paperwork over and over and over, just to even get it started. And then at the end, it's a ton of paperwork again.
It made it so much easier for us to do that monthly payment when you know it's for you. You know, It's not, you're just not throwing it away and next week or next month you're sitting there like, I gotta come up with this again for nothing, you know, just to be here.
Obviously the first time I've ever bought a home, so it's been super scary in a lot of ways, and you know, it's still kind of like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? You know, I hope that, I hope I can pull this off.
We rely solely on donations, grants, and partnerships. Habitat Colorado has a revolving loan fund that we use to build the homes. And then USDA, they have a rural development mortgage program that our families are able to purchase their homes with. And then the volunteers, Habitat International, you've heard a lot about caravanners. This is a program through Habitat International where people, mainly retirees, get in their RVs, travel around the country and stop at Habitat sites and help build homes.
My biggest takeaway is all the people who came and spent 2 weeks out of their lives in their campers or came for an afternoon to help paint or did, you know, those are hours in their lives that they gave away. And when I add those hours up, it's overwhelming.
We really did like the caravanners. Those are really nice. Just to get to know, you know, all the way from like Australia.
Yeah.
That was very interesting.
Like the amount of caravanners that have just put their time into doing this for somebody they just don't know. Just being nice.
Seeing everybody come together and pull together with, you know, no intention of, you know, anything other than just to help.
One of the most important things about Habitat is what Habitat can do for a child growing up and to give them a good start in life. And we see that with many of our families. It's the kids see what they can do and what they can become when they have a safe place to call home.
It was good for my son to grow up like that and have good foundations.
And we keep talking about 15 homes in 5 years, and that's the construction aspect of it. But we do a lot more than just build homes. So we are a contractor. We build homes alongside the families, but we also help people qualify for a mortgage. We help people with homeowner education. Because of doing 15 homes in 5 years, we couldn't do that with stick-built homes. So we went out and looked for alternative construction. For this 5 year period, we are using IndieDwell, a nonprofit builder of modular homes in Pueblo, Colorado. We can do more than just Habitat homes because of our relationship with USDA. We can also help folks purchase existing homes with the USDA mortgage. So it's not just about just the homes that Habitat builds, but what other homes we could get people into.
It'll be nice. Ooh. Me and my mom are thinking about getting a dog, and and there's nice people around here, so I think it'll be good.
The efficiency of the house is really going to help.
Not having to struggle and just like having our own home that we can do what we want with.
That's been a long time goal of mine. So that's one of the reasons that we came back to Pagosa in the first place, was to be able to allow for me to have the opportunity to go back to school.
Everybody's dealing with some sort of situation in their life. And if we can help each other out, that's what we should be doing. And Habitat does it with pride and dignity in working with families.
I was worried again about rent and stuff because we were renting and I didn't know how long we could do that, but until this came along and I was very grateful.
Yeah.
It did change and it made it exciting.
So it changes your life, really. It really puts you in that next step where you think that you're making a difference.
I just really appreciate all you guys, like, from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, I just really appreciate this whole experience.
This has changed my life. I wanted so badly to build a home, and I wanted to be a big part of it, which I was able to, which is incredible. But for me, it was about making sure that my special needs son has a place to be for the rest of his life.
Just don't give up because it's worth it at the end.
Habitat brings people together to build homes, communities, and hope.
Thank you, Habitat Archuleta.